Hi guys,
Hey everyone!
welcome to Make 2 and an original build in Sims 4 which we're going to take you on a tour of. We have here 3 houses which I imagine being row houses, and you can imagine the road going on and on in either direction. But what we've done is we've taken 3 houses and they're in different stages of development. One on the left is exactly as it would be, kind of pretty original, not really changing on the outside or inside. The one on the right over here has been modernised a little bit on the inside, but the bones of it are the same, and the one in the middle has been completely gutted and started from scratch. So kind of an interesting take on what might happen on a real street where some houses have been renovated, others haven't, and what you can do in exactly the same footprint to make 3 really pretty different feeling houses.
Cool. So we should say that you built the bones of all 3 houses, and then I contributed like a little bit in terms of decorating and also structural like notes and stuff like that. Just made little changes here and there, but mostly it was all you.
Yeah, and the one in the middle, the white one, the very fancy modern one, was inspired by some photos I found online just to give an idea of kind of how to do a modern small little house. Ended up a little bigger than I thought, and I was like, let's add some houses and kind of see what you can do. So you can see from the back here, this would have been the alleyway, and is the alleyway, where you can access the backyard, and it's just a bit of a concrete jungle we imagine here, a bit of gardening and access for 2 of the houses to take out their trash and deal with things. But otherwise, most of the stuff is happening at the front. There's no windows at the side because this is, we said, part of a row house street. So we're going to take a look, first of all, in this house here on the left. This is the original house, not really changed very much from when the house was originally built. I'm imagining kind of early 20th century, 1930, 40, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you come in from the front door here into this long, narrow corridor, because lots of these houses this time period have small rooms and narrow corridors. At the front we have a old-fashioned, cute-looking living room with a fireplace still.
And TV above the fireplace.
Yeah, because that's the only place to put it, unfortunately.
So many people do this. TV's above the fireplace, and I just can't imagine craning my neck back that far.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
Watch TV.
Yeah, the fireplace is the perfect viewing space, but a shame to get rid of a natural fireplace.
Of course, of course.
And they got some nice pictures with some picture lights and stuff, so it feels very traditional but still pretty homey.
Yeah, I like what you've done with the living room setup. It's really, as you said, very traditional and old-fashioned.
If we go down the corridor and take a right, get into the kitchen and dining area. So again, pretty traditional setup here. Nothing particularly modern, old-style microwave and coffee machine. But they've got a lot of counter space, which is good.
They've got a pancake oven.
That's one of it, yeah. I just thought figured it looked like an old-fashioned electric stove.
It does look old-fashioned. I guess, yeah. Whoever lives here, they do a lot of griddling. Maybe.
Yes, well, why not? And then over here we have a little space for just dining, just for a few people, a little table for the family with a nice light overhead. Yeah. At the back here we have your addition, which is a back door to get outside, as we saw before. And also, as often happens from the kitchen, that's how you access the basement. Mm. And this basement here is, you can take your pick. It's either where they do the laundry and store their spare food, or maybe it's where they make cupcakes. This is a cupcake machine, and I thought, why not just put in a whole bunch of refrigerators, and maybe that's where they store all their cupcakes as a side business. Or maybe this is a grandma and grandpa, and they love making cupcakes for all their grandchildren and great-grandchildren.
Or you could pretend it's a boiler for the house.
Yeah, whatever you like. So let's now go upstairs onto the second floor.
First floor in the UK.
Yep. And
in some countries.
Yeah, this floor has 2 bedrooms on and the only bathroom on the property. So you come out this little landing, and before you take the stairs up, let's keep the walls up so we don't get distracted by the other properties. So here we have the bathroom for the property, just a little small, but they have everything they need. Some pictures up, and
this is the only bathroom for everybody.
It is, yeah, yikes. Unfortunately.
Yeah, these old houses did not have a lot in terms of space, or they had to cram a lot into the small space.
Yeah, so we kept this one traditional. Here is an office. This could have been a bedroom. Obviously, it has no exterior windows, so it's not that hot for being a bedroom, so now it's been turned into an office. Maybe it was as good as a nursery, so the kid doesn't get any light so they can get to sleep well. But now it's an office. Now back here we have a bedroom, which is a kid's bedroom. There's not really enough space with this slightly quirky layout for anything other than a single bed, but they've got their all of these things called ribbons for winning different things at school. They've got their book bag there, and they've got some stuffed toys, violin, and just somewhere for keeping all their toys and clothes here.
Yeah, so they've got a built-in play area in addition to the sleeping.
Now let's go up to the 3rd floor. And this has 2 bedrooms up here. So this house really has 4 bedrooms or 3.5 bedrooms, depending on how you count bedrooms. Here we have, I imagine this being the guest bedroom. I don't know why, but maybe it's for just another relative, maybe an older kid or something. Just pretty simple. I like this armoire. That's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And lots of light for this one. And if we go to the front of the house, we have the master bedroom. It's not massive, but it has lots of space for clothes, a stand-up mirror, a place for sitting, and just a nicely positioned rug by this bed.
Yeah, and they do have the front view with 3 windows like that.
Exactly, very nice.
Cool. All right, so that was...
The roof is just standard roof.
So that was the house that has not been changed that much over the years. And now we're going to see a house that has been changed somewhat over the years.
Yeah, this has been significant remodel, probably in the scope of what normal people might be prepared to take on when they move into one of these more old-fashioned houses. So come in right in the centre here as opposed to the side, depending on the house. That can vary. So imagine this being very similar in layout to the house we just saw, but this has been gutted. It's a lot more open plan.
So imagine if you're watching a show on HGTV where people are like, let's renovate, and then they basically knock down all the walls inside to make it very like open plan and spacious.
Yeah, so here they have added at the front a little restroom.
Powder room.
A powder room. Very chic and stylish with this chic little mirror here.
Mm-hmm.
And nice little towel and a nice kind of, imagine that soft grey colours. The main room here is dedicated to watching TV. Reminds me of somebody's house, maybe our own.
Very big TV.
Our TV is not that big yet. And yeah, really nice couch, nice modern rugs, redone the floors, kind of modern parquet flooring.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's traditional, they've just resanded it. Cute little shelf here. This is a secret door which takes them into a coat closet.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And at the back we have an open plan kitchen.
Well, open plan in that you can see through into the living room.
Exactly.
From there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we've gone for like more modern countertops. And yeah, you've got enough room for that like triangle ideal space where you've got like a refrigerator and oven and sink. And I think I might have like gone for a different cabinet above the refrigerator. It looks like that one is, I should have gone for the half size.
Yes, but this one does look nicer, and we'll just imagine we cut it off an extra 2 inches.
All right.
It looks good. Over here we just have, again, like in the other property, a little seating area for everybody. We've got very modern chairs here, beautiful white slab, granite or possibly marble table, and these see-through plastic chairs, which are, I think they're coming back. They were definitely big in the 70s. And we have some shelves up here just for some decoration, and maybe this is where they keep some knickknacks and stuff.
I think the open shelving and the glass shelving and the light-colored and see-through chair and table are really good for like maintaining this illusion of space and airiness. You don't have dark furniture, you don't have closed-off cabinets. Basically, it just creates an illusion that there's more space in the room than maybe there really is.
I think it's really nice. You can be either end of this floor and see all the way to the other end. It definitely helps you have that sense of not being cramped in this house at all.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go up to the 2nd floor, and you can see stairs, different configuration to get up to the 3rd floor. We have a little corridor here, little strange shape, and we've got 2 bedrooms on this floor. No bathroom, however. We do have that one powder room downstairs, remember. At the front we have a bedroom, a little bit generic. Maybe this is for a guest, maybe for a teenager or somebody who lives here, I don't know who. And they have a little quirky closet over there. On the other side we have another bedroom. This feels a bit more like a teenage room to me, just because of the bedding and these nightstands.
Well, basically it just has more personality than the other one does.
So the other one's a guest bedroom. This is a bedroom for somebody who lives here, and they have a little closet for getting change, etc. in the corner. Did you add this TV, or was that me?
I might have done.
Yeah.
You just have something on the wall.
Yeah, and they have a mirror there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's go up to the 3rd floor, and this is both the main bathroom for the property as well as the master bedroom. So this bathroom on the landing here Same style as the one on the first floor with those nice soft greys. But you can see just obviously bigger. They have both a shower and a bath. Really nice fittings, lots of grey, very stylish. You can access it by either of these doors. One is from the landing and the other one is from the master suite. So let's go into the master bedroom. Has a lovely sofa. I think you might have added that underneath this picture. An excellent addition. And here is the bed. This has a very regal, like light French style, which I think is really nice to accent that bathroom. A large closet because this is the master bedroom. They need to have space for lots and lots of clothes. And they've got lots of art up here as well. Very nicely lit too. So this is the top level of our renovated house.
Yeah, I like the nooks that you have for the bed and the couch. These were created by obviously just having to make room for the stairwell and to make the outside of the house look more trimmed like you've got there. Exactly. So it did a kind of nice thing for the rooms inside, making them look, not just like straight up boxes, but have a little more texture to them.
Yeah, the same on the unrenovated house, has those nice bay windows.
Yep.
Now let's go to the one which started it all. This is the completely gutted, ripped out everything, started from scratch, not even from the studs, from the foundations, this house. So you walk in here and you're immediately presented with a split level on the first floor. Mm-hmm. And the top bit as you come in has this L-shaped couch and TV. And then you go down these little steps to get to the kitchen area. Now what's funny is, this house is, though it's the same footprint, it kind of feels like there's less space to put stuff.
Yeah.
Because there's more room taken up by things like stairs and walls. So here we have a downstairs bathroom. This is actually the bathroom for the property. Uh-huh. And I know there isn't a door. And we spoke about how to change it. But because this is the ground level, and this here, where the steps come up, this level here is the floor level. If you put in a door, it basically puts in a floor here at the first floor level, and we wanted to make split level, which means I couldn't work out how to put a door right at the base, because the door would be at this line here.
I mean, you wanted to make it split level. I mean, I think it's interesting to have the kitchen at a lower level like this. I think it creates more height to the room and all of that. And yeah, the problem is obviously that the game does not really appreciate having a door on this split level, and the lower level.
I also could not change the colour of this. It's all the foundation. So I wanted to see what a split level would be like. Mm-hmm. Interested to know what you guys think. Is it worth doing? Normally avoid a split level, but I do think it was cool. And also the designs, the photos I was looking at that inspired this build had this split level. So I thought, I'm going to challenge myself to try and do it.
Yeah, we've done a split level build before, but it was on a bigger footprint. Yeah. It's harder to do split level when you're on like such a skinny house like this. Yeah. But I think it's fine, It's creative.
That's what you're looking for.
And you'll see why it doesn't matter so much if we go upstairs.
So let's go on to the second floor, and here you can see the bedroom. It is the master bedroom and the guest bed. It's the only bedroom there is.
Yeah, so basically this middle house is for only maybe 1 or 2 Sims at the most to occupy. Yeah. So it's not such a big deal that the bathroom has no door. It's not such a big deal that the bedroom has no door, because really it's only meant for one person to occupy at a time.
Yeah,
or two who know each other really well.
But this was again taken from the photos for inspiration, having this design of go up to the second floor, open plan bedroom, which actually overhangs the living room a little bit. So if you're down in the living room, you see all this massive space. You have a double high ceiling.
Yeah, that's really cool.
For half of the floor, and then from here you can see out to the street. Going a little bit further, you can see out through all of these windows. Gives you a beautiful view over this canal.
It's sort of similar to your Jasmine and Tink Neeson original house, right?
Yeah, I do like these super modern designs. Mm-hmm. It does push the limit of Sims 4 a little bit. I want to do a bit more of a traditional design next. I'm working on something a little bit more traditional. But yeah, I think this looks really nice. Yeah, floating design.
And I notice you've gone for exposed brick on the wall there.
Yeah, I have. Even though it's built after the fact, I think it looks good.
Yeah, I do too. I like exposed brick. You're the one who doesn't.
And we have this Eames comfy chair here, just for throwing your clothes on when you come home late. And let's go up to the third floor here. On the other builds, there were bedrooms. Mm-hmm. Here, no. We just have a double high bedroom. Mm-hmm. So the bedroom goes all the way up to here, the ceilings. And you have these stairs which take you out to this beautiful patio area, which just gives a lovely place for doing yoga, just sitting and admiring the countryside around, and just having a little bit of peace and quiet in this urban landscape.
Yeah.
And again, lots of light from all 3 floors.
Yeah, I really like what you've done with all of the windows on all 3 floors. I like that you've had the bedroom loft ceiling overhanging the living room, and that you've got this patio ceiling, or floor rather, overhanging the bedroom. Mm-hmm. So it's, basically a really interesting structure going on, and yet still lots of light and open space.
Yeah, so I think everything is definitely more than 1 story high. The kitchen's 1 and a little bit, the living room is 2, the bedroom is 2.
Yeah.
And that's basically all we have. So those have been our 3 houses in this row house. You get 3 for the price of 1. I think they're really cool. I'd love to know in the comments, which one do you like the most and why? Which one do you think works best as a Sims 4 build, and which one maybe would you most like to live in?
Yep. So please let us know in the comments your thoughts and questions and all of that. And if you are new to our channel, feel free to subscribe, because we've got plenty more Sims 4 on the way.
Thanks for watching.